Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Hurst Quayzar, and you are in the midst of Quayzar's Customs yet again. I am playing a little Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, and we're doing a series of movie cars. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. And please join us for some more of these episodes, and plenty more coming your way. Today, in Quayzar's Customs, we have in front of us the Tucker. So the movie car, A Man in His Dream. This is the Tucker. More uh, a better name for it, or the proper name for it. It was once known as the Tucker Torpedo. And I mean, yeah, look at it. It does look like a torpedo. And it's still the Christmas holiday around here. It is the day after Christmas. I am in the garage with the Tucker torpedo, and we are going to rebuild it. This is done by Fully Sick, and as you can tell, I got it from the auction. So global body conditions only 92%. What is up with that? I don't have plates on it. Okay, that could be easily fixed. This is a rear engine drive with a Porsche engine, believe it or not. It's a B6, I believe, or something like that in there. As with all of Fully Sick's cars, this thing gets the full makeover. It's a full body off mod, so you can strip this thing all the way down to the framework. Oh yeah. But considering we got this from the auction, and I must say I paid about 2K, about 2,000 more than what it was worth, but that's okay. It'll be worth every penny after we rebuild it. So, Tucker, what is this car and why don't we hear about it? Well, Tucker was, a guy that he liked cars. He had a dream of being able to build his own car and have his own car company. And he actually came close. Unfortunately, between corruption and scandal, it kind of fell through. And I mean, of course, when you're competing against the other big three, Ford, GM, and Chrysler, or I think it was Dodge at the time, actually. So when you're competing against the big boys in Detroit, man, it's kind of hard to get a car company off the ground back in these days. Now this is back in 1948, I believe. I believe this is a 48 Tucker. There was only a few of these that were built, and this man was a genius. I mean, he could see the future with with cars in the automotive industry, because he had a lot of innovations with this car. One, he had a front headlight that turned when you turned the steering wheel. Now, imagine, if you will, driving around a corner and the headlights turn into the direction that you are turning into the corner of. Is that cool or what? He had things like disc brakes. Disc brakes weren't even a thing back in 1948. I mean, come on. Disc brakes were not a thing. Seatbelts weren't even a thing. I don't know if they were made mandatory or they were just become widely accepted in 1968. Yeah, 20 years after this car. 20 years. Yeah, so 1968, I believe, it became a standard standard piece of safety equipment in a vehicle. In 1968. And the only reason why I know that is because 67 Camaros do not have seatbelts, 68s do, along with side markers. Side markers were a big deal in 1968. 67 and beyond that, nope, no side markers. So, I mean, come on, this guy, he knew where he had his finger on the pulse of the industry, and he was way ahead of his competitors by a long shot. Unfortunately, like I said, corruption, scandal, you name it, it all gets in the way. The movie does kind of like take place. It says it takes place over a course of a year. Reading up on Tucker, it actually took place over a period of 4 years. So you're looking, when you watch the movie, you're looking at a condensed version of what actually happened. I think this has, I think it was just front sway bar. Nope, sway bar B. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to see the movie, it's not a bad movie at all. I've seen it once, and it was several years ago. It was when it first came out, and I believe it came out in 1988. All right, so the producers, directors, you had Coppola, and again George Lucas. So these guys, Lucas and Coppola, both had Tuckers. They actually owned Tuckers themselves. So, you know, the movie was, they tried to keep the movie as true to Tucker's life as possible. Of course, you can't do it all in a movie. And sometimes you just need to add a little drama in the movie. So I'm not sure exactly what was fact and what was fiction in the movie. But you know how, you know, it's the movies. There's always something. We are going to build this thing completely stock. Oh, I do have license plates in here that are 100%, but I'm not using them. Why, did you ask? Did someone say why? Why did I just diss those license plates from Malta? Well, Tucker was from Michigan, alright? He was from Michigan. So, I'm putting Michigan plates on this bad boy. Alright, I think I've gotten most of the pieces I need for the front end. I was actually, before I started this, I was just going to build the engine and throw it on the stand, and I should have, just for time's sake, but of course I ran out of time. But that's okay. Much like I always do, I always seem to run out of time. We're going to go with the 195/65/15s. The wall B's. That's the ones we're going to go with. Alright. Day 16s or 15s? Jeez. I am such a dork. I just looked at it. 15s. Dumb. Alright. Do you ever get that problem sometimes? You're like, oh, I just looked at it. Oh, 195/65. I might as well get 4 of these, because I believe they're the same all the way around. Now, a quick double check of my tire sizes, and I am 195/65/15s. We are in the money. And as those are cooking up, I need to dump these old ones. And I think I've got all the old parts already out of here. I need to get a fuel tank. Yes, the fuel tank is up front on this puppy. I don't own a Tucker, or nor do I have seen a Tucker, but I don't know. I'm going to trust fully sick on this that the fuel tank is up front. I'm sure they don't have Porsche engines in it either, but hey, that is the way the cookie crumbles in this game. You have to deal with it. Sorry. But hey, it's a Porsche engine in it, man. It's got to perform well, you know what I'm saying? Alright, we've got all of that cooking along right along. We might as well get started on this and try to get as much done as possible. So I am hoping your holidays were well. They went well, and as I've seen on the Discord channel, Fully Six out there in Australia battling some of those wildfires out there. Fully Sick, take care of yourself. Be safe. Keep the family safe. Prayers are going out to you and your crews out there fighting the battle of the fires. It's always rough. I see enough of that on the news in California, so I hate to wish that upon anyone. Like I said, be safe out there. Is that? Yeah, we got to get this on, and we'll go get the other tire. I thought, well, you know, almost became very indecisive there for a second. So yeah, can you believe it? This machine had disc brakes on it, had seatbelts in it. What the kicker is that the headlight. This thing's got like, it looks like a Cyclops on the front, right? Okay, well, a Cyclops only has one eye, but this has got like a nose, right? So that's the headlight that turns. So if you turn the wheels, it turned in the direction you were turning. So you could see almost like seeing around a corner. Freaking ingenious, man. I'm sure there's other options and other innovative stuff that he had on this car. It's just, you know, it's just amazing. And they're still using some of this stuff today on cars. The disc brakes, the seat belts. I mean, hell, airbags weren't a thing back in 1968 when seatbelts became a thing, right? Even in my dad's 1972 Impala that he bought. No, I'm sorry, 75 Impala that he bought. Didn't I believe back then the Caprice had the option for airbags, but not the Impalas. I'm not quite sure. I seem to remember that. I will have to Google that or look that up because I know everyone out there's probably Googling it at the moment. And you're telling me, Hurst, you are so totally wrong. How can you be a car guy and get this all wrong? Well, anyway, my point is that airbags, find a car now that doesn't have them, right? So it was a safety item. It used to be a luxury item. Kid you not. Only the bigwigs, only those that had the bucks were able to afford the safety of cars. I mean, totally ridiculous. Oh my goodness. But isn't that the way it is? Those with the most money can get whatever they want. Pride and prestige, that's all there is. But we're going to strip this thing down and we're going to get it going here. We're going to get it going as fast as possible. Hopefully it won't take too much longer than we need to. The good thing is this body doesn't have to have any work done to it, so that's good. That'll save us a little bit of time. I was going to take the transmission out, but guess what? I got to take the starter out from the top. Jeez. Always a pain in the butt with those, but that's okay. I'll have to lower it down and grab the starter out of it. I think there's an engine cover on it too, so there's a lot of things I got to do to remove to get some things out. We'll get this stuff going here. So back to our holidays. How was your holidays? I hope everyone got what they wanted from Santa Claus. Yeah. The oversized guy with the big red suit. Hope you got car parts. You're looking for car parts. Reading on some of the Discord channels, sounds like Fully Sick has got a nice present on the way. Congrats on that, Mr. Sick. I hope it does you well, and I hope it comes in a color you want with the options that you want. Oh, you know, I cleaned all that stuff up and I didn't unmount these and fix these up. Let's go ahead and grab some stuff, and this is brakes. I said brakes. Gonna need a couple of those. Go back to the suspension. We need the rear, so we need a couple of those. A couple of these. I think the rubber bushings, I need at least 8 of those. I think it's 8. And bearings. I believe that's all I about need on that. Get those on there. Let's get some spring action going here. Fix those both up. I'm just all over the shop today. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I am just a madman. Madman, I tell you. Tires, tires, tires. Alright. Inventory check. Brakes. Let's dump what I don't need while waiting for this. Suspension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was on the money with that. I got rid of the tires. Dump the bearings. And I think everything else is in hunky-dory shape. We are good to go. We'll go ahead and throw that on the balancer. I will not be able to put these, let's see, while I've got this, let's lower this down. Let's take that silly engine cover off and let's get at the starter. Take that off. Take this, take the intercooler off. Alright, well, heck, while I'm back here, I might as well just strip this down, right? Take that out. Take that out. Brake module. We'll go ahead and take care of all this while we're back here. Battery. What else is there? Oh, radiator. Yeah, we put a standard radiator in it because back then, I mean, that's what we had. We didn't have electrical radiators back then. Let's go over here and swap these batteries. You know what I didn't think of? I'm going to take a look real quick. Do these lights reflect off the truck? Can't really tell. How shiny does this truck have to be? And I don't see it shining off of anything else over here. Dang. That would have been made for a nice photo. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, we are going to go ahead and put all these spare pieces in while I have it down, and I'm going to throw it back up in the air, take the transmission off, and build somewhat of the rear end because battery, radiator, and I'm out. Okay, I believe I can take off the exhaust, turbo, yep, exhaust and the turbo. I think I'm good with that. Let's take the transmission out. Now I'm not, you know, I'm building this completely stock, but I'm not going to use the same. I'm not going to use the same engine block on this. Just like all my other builds, I just think it's easier just to build a brand new engine for it and then stick it in there. So remember I was telling you, Coppola, I believe, Coppola, had a Tucker car, and so did George Lucas. So I think George Lucas actually had two, sold one of them, and he sold one of them for a cool $350-ish thousand. Yeah. These cars are well worth their weight in money if you happen to come across one cheap. And you won't find one cheap, that's for sure. Alright, I think that's going to settle in for the sides here. I can't put the other piece in because of the transmission being gone, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and let's get over here to this side. Here we go. It's going to be engine time real soon. And like I said, this is the B6 Porsche engine that's in here. So, you know, the interior is in good shape, but I wonder if the seats and everything are. I hope so. Interior showed 100%, so I'm going to go with that. I mean, not unless they're telling me, not unless this figures it out differently. I'll have to take a look. Alright, we are done with the underneath. What do I have in my inventory I can get rid of? Springs. I got the transmission. Oil filter I can't reuse. Exhaust system I can't use. Turbocharger I can use. So I'm going to keep that for right now. Certainly, definitely come in handy. Okay, we've pulled the whole engine out. Let's do a quick check on this. Global parts. Body condition. Oh, it must be because I've got the other piece out too. Take a quick look. Yeah, the engine cover. Took a lot of that out. Alright, we are going to build, ladies and gentlemen. Wow! It kind of got away from me there for a second. There it is. Right there, our B6 Turbo. So we are going to do the B6 ground up. And I just did one of these in, need that filter. Just did one of these in a Porsche that I just built, and just need 2 of those gears. And I'm hoping, I'm hoping I can build this without too many problems. That's a C half. That's a C half. Need that. I need 6 of those. I need 6 of those. I don't need any of those heads. I think I need 2 of you and 2 of you. Exhaust manifolds, I need 2 of you. Fan, definitely. Differential, no fuel injectors. I've got it. Distributor, need 2 of those. The wires, the intake. Intercooler I have. Fuel injection I need. The base for the fuel injection I need. I don't think I need that. I do need the oil filter that goes into the back. I think those take 4 pipes. I think I do need that fan. I need that belt, and that belt. I need 1 of those shafts. Where is the throttle? I thought. I don't remember. I think it's the 6B there. I need 2 of those. I don't think I need a timing cover, but I do need this, 2 of those before I get the turbo. Alright, now let's just go into normal car parts that I need. This sucker is, I think it's going to take, it doesn't take any camshaft, clips A. So yeah, I'm going to need 4 of the clip A's. I'm going to need 4 of the clip B's, 2 per distributor. Believe it or not. Crankshaft bearing cap, I think 3, but I'm buying 4 just in case. Got all that I need. Covers, I think I've got all the covers that I need. Do I need a fuel filter? I think I do, but I'm going to grab one anyway. Got a fan. Tank, fuel injectors. I need either a roller A or a roller B. I don't remember which. And I'll just buy 1 of each. I don't need a rotor in this because these don't have a rotor for some reason. Strange, but true. Oil filter. Yes, sir. Need 1 of those. Thank you. Piston rings, of course. Need 6 of you with the 6 pistons with the connecting rods. That's what Conrod stands for, connecting rod. For all you gurus out there. I don't need a power, yeah, I do need it takes a V8 power steering pump, I believe. Okay, that needs 6 of these. And You know, I believe I got the belt, I got the shaft. I need spark plugs. And this, believe it or not, takes 12 spark plugs. If I learned it from my last adventure into a Porsche engine. You know, it's got to be that throttle. I swear. Okay, well, we'll find out. We will find out together. Yeah. Let's get to building. So, oh, wait a minute. Nope, I need a gearbox stuff. I need the typical stuff for the gearbox, and now I believe I can start. Okay, starts off with the crankshaft. Oddly enough, fuel filter. This is just absolutely crazy. It starts off with the crankshaft on the shaft, on the engine stand, and this is how we're going to start building it. We're going to build it from the crank up. And we're going to put connecting rods, connecting rod caps in. And then we'll fit the engine block. How's that? And it's got to be that side of the engine block. Telling you, this is an oddball engine to put together. It's actually kind of fun considering all the V8s that I've put together. So, this is actually a breath of fresh air building these things. Yeah, I thought there was another one on the end, but I was totally wrong. See, I thought there was one here, but no. That's alright. That's fine. Engine block. Alright. This is the power steering pump, the V8 power steering pump. Alternator. Bolt that in. I did not get the crankshaft pulley. And it's also a V8. So we're going to have to grab that while we're over there. Let's throw the distributor in. I want to get these in first. And get these clips done. And then I'll go get crankshaft. I think that's the only other thing I've left behind. So we'll go for the crank. And it's a V8 crankshaft pulley. Gotcha. Alright, that's together, that's together. Let's start putting these pieces together. Let's go over here. Let's take care of this flywheel stuff. Quick and easy. Super cheesy. And don't let me forget to put the starter in on this thing, because that will be embarrassing. If I forget to put the starter in. Oh, why did I put the middle one on first? That's ridiculous. Gotta do it in a row, you know what I mean? Guess it doesn't matter, right? Crankshaft. Hang on. Let's get these puppies on first. You know what? This will be the first time you'll see me do this. I'm going to remove that just so I can see where my spark plugs go. I can't see where the spark plugs go. So make mental note of that. And there should be one back here, yep. Crankshaft. Exhaust manifold. Okay, engine head. And this should be a top and a bottom here. Look at that. I've almost had all the pieces for this in one shot. That's freaking amazing for me. I'm losing my mind half the time. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. I can't do this. Okay, let's put the pipes in. Gotta get the pipes in. Yeah, we'll just do the opposite way here. We'll just put the outside ones in first and then the inside one. How's that? Alright, spark plugs galore. 12 of these bad boys, 6 per side. Yeah, and if you were to miss these in the build, you would forget these altogether. You wouldn't even see it on there. It would be like, what am I missing? So beware of you B6 builders out there. Actually, this puppy's come together pretty smoothly. I'm pretty happy about it. Okay, watch when I put this manifold on. This manifold is ridiculous. Look at all the bolts on this puppy. My God. Got more bolts on this intake manifold than you do probably on the whole engine as a whole. Holy crap. Okay, so injection base goes on. Fuel injection. Distributor. Okay, alright. Oh, missed one. Gotcha. Fan. Air filter. B6B. Yep, see, I thought for sure it was something totally different. We're totally going stock mode on this, so I'm not, I'm not putting any performance parts on this because it's worth more stock, right? Besides, Preston would be proud at being stock. Mr. Tucker would be so proud. Okay, so you... Oh, I'm missing one. Look at that. And cap that off. Let's keep the dust out of there, shall we? Oh, man. Okay. So I messed that up. Totally forgot that. We do have a serpentine belt on there that I need to find. Okay, let's throw the turbo on there. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. You didn't get repaired? I gotta buy a new one? Oh my goodness. Okay, so turbo is a thing. Didn't know I had to buy one. Belt, serpentine, one each. Yeah, I'm looking. I'm not finding what I'm looking for. But I'm looking. Okay, so I've got to go back here and figure out what belt I need. Alright. It is a B6B. B6B, huh? Serpentine belt B, B6. There's a B6C. Maybe it's just serpentine belt. B6B. There we go. That's the one. That's the puppy I need. Whew. Thought I was losing my mind. And it's an A-roller. Go figure. It's an A-roller. Then you get that belt on there. And is there any other belts on there? Brand new turbo and wires. And I believe that is the bomb diggity right there. Alright. Stump the old... Oh, no, I don't want to sell the tires. I do not want to sell tires. I don't need that. I bought 2 of those. I bought 2 oil filters, go figure. Don't need that. Don't need the turbocharger. Okay. Take it off the stand. Put it in the car. Okay, you can go away now. Thanks. You have served your master well. Did I put an oil filter in on this? No, I did not. So, put the oil filter in. Let's put the intercooler on. And let's where's the oil at? Is it over here? Yeah. Let's go ahead and put some oil in it while we're over here. Alright, we are out. Alright, we are going to put the engine cover on, and then we were going... Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have put the engine cover back on. Gotta put the starter in, dude. Alright. No worries. Whoa! Transmission didn't get repaired? What? How did that not get repaired with all the other stuff I have been repairing? Alright, okay. I don't get it either, but that's okay. Get our half shafts in. Tires on. Half shaft in. Tires on. Oh, you know, I don't have the exhaust system. Okay, so while I'm underneath here, what do I need for the exhaust system? I need the 964 series exhaust. So 964. It's not the RS version. I need that one. And I need that one. I think those are the only two pieces I need, right? Come on. You know you want to tell me. Okay, that's on. That's on. Alright, I think we are good to go with that. Alright, now, I believe Tucker died. Preston Tucker died. Ypsilanti. It's an hour north of me. So to pay homage to the man, we're going to put some license plates on here. Let's go Torpedo. It's the Tucker Torpedo, and we're going to put 2 of them on there. Sweet. So dedicated to Mr. Tucker and his ingenious ideas. You, sir, are being honored today as I close my trunk. Throw this on the front. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. I believe... Take a quick look here. We are 100% across... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. 90... What did I not... Aha! I told you not to let me forget. Okay. It's alright. Alright. It's okay. I'll find a way to do this. Told you not to let me forget. Now we are absolutely 100% done. Isn't this a beautiful car? Just you have to have some appreciation for the 40s cars, you know. Awesome car. Thanks Fully Sick for this piece of American history right here. It truly is. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you want to watch more of these episodes, please tune in. I'll try to post about every 3 to 4 days a new movie car. Trying to come up with some ideas beyond the movie cars. So I've got probably about 5-6 of these left, maybe 7. The modders are working in the background, producing a couple of mods that I'm going to look for in a movie so that I could throw them out here. And if not, maybe we'll bring them into a different type of series. But until then, I hope you guys keep on customizing. Hit that subscribe button if you liked. Give me a like. Throw some comments down. Tell me what you think. And I will definitely respond. So for right now, have yourselves a good night. And this is Hurst Quayzar signing off saying I am out.